Welcome to Active Living at the Active Life. My name is Dan Wooten and I'm your host for a monthly television program featuring information and inspiration for adults 55 plus in LaGrange. We will learn more about the Active Life, a recreational campus located right off of Lafayette Parkway on Ragland Street near the post office in LaGrange. We like to say at the Active Life it's a place where friendships are always beginning and activities are never ending. Check out the Active Life's website to find out more about its great activities and programs, theactivelife.org. The Active Life is a United Way agency and is managed by the Troup County Parks and Recreation Commission. On today's show, we're going to visit our country music dance that features a live band on the first and third Saturday evenings of each month in our Wellness Center. Next, we'll be talking to Roy Orlinger, who will be leading a brand new class on September 25th. You'll never guess what skill he'll be teaching at the Active Life. We have Lisa Hell, a registered dietitian with the Area Agency on Aging, will give us some great nutritional tips to stay healthy. We'll meet a new Wii bowling team that is competing in our National Senior League this fall. We will talk to one of our volunteer fitness instructors, Margaret Ross. We'll find out from her why she devotes so much time to helping others stay healthy. And she'll teach us a new stretching exercise. Barbara Hudson will stop by to tell us about a new beginner scrapbooking class that will be starting soon. Have you ever heard of the Red Hat Society? Well, we have one here at the Active Life and you're going to meet several of its members. We will also talk to Pam. She is our hairstylist at the Active Life. His and Her Hair Care is our low-cost beauty shop for older adults. And finally, we'll meet one of our great volunteers at the center. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss a minute of this show. It's the third Saturday night at the Active Life, and that means it's country music time. It's 7 p.m., and let's check out what's going on inside. Hey, I'm here with Pierce White. He and his wife Pat attend the country music dance. Why do you like coming to this dance?
Well, it's something for us to do on Saturday nights where we can get out of the house and enjoy ourselves.
Wow. Have you attended many of the dances?
Since he started, I think we've been to every one of them except two.
Are there a lot of new people that you get a chance to meet at the dance?
A few. We meet a few of the folks. Our groups at the senior centers sit on this side mostly.
Okay.
And the people we know, the Square Dance group.
Okay.
And his people sit on that, and we've got to know a few of those. And
great. So you all get to spend time together and have a wonderful time.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you.
I'm here with Jean Whitley, and she attends our country music dance. Jean, have you danced all your life?
No, I just started when I was 76 years old, first time.
Wow, what got you interested in dancing?
I just love music, and one of my women friends just asked me to go to a music place one night, and from then on I just started going.
Wow, well we're so glad that you're a part of our country music dance here at the Active Life.
Thank you, and I enjoy it, and I know everybody that's in there, most of them my friends.
Well, I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. This is Frank and Jean Sapola, and they attend our country music dance also. And how long have you been married?
4 months.
4 months.
Wow. And how did y'all meet each other?
At the senior center,
really?
Exercising.
Wow, okay. And you've been attending the country music dance a long time?
Oh, yeah.
Ever since it started.
Good. Y'all like dancing?
Oh, yes.
yeah.
We're not professional, but we love to get out.
We love to get out.
Well, I'm glad you met each other and fell in love and are attending the Active Life. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm here with Roy Orlinger, and he is going to be teaching a brand new class at the Active Life at the end of September entitled Beginner's Fly Casting.
Correct.
And this is for a first for us. Roy, tell us a little bit about fly casting. What is it, and why should somebody be interested in participating in it?
It's more of a challenge. It's a different way of presenting a natural food that the fish normally would partake. It's a challenge between you and the prey, a closer relationship between the predator and prey. You understand that the prey is a wild animal, and it's endowed by our Creator with special physical and behavioral advantages to avoid being caught. That's how they become big. The small ones haven't learned that yet. But when you catch the small ones, but the large ones have. So it's more of a challenge for you and the fish. We as fly fishermen love the outdoors. We love the commute with nature. We love the solitude. We practice with our casting in order to perfectly lay a fly exactly where you want, where you've seen a swirl, where you've seen an indicator that there was the fish in that area.
Wow. This is an introductory class.
Correct.
And my understanding is normally a class like this would cost $50, but you're doing it for older adults, $50 or more dollars, but you're doing it for our older adults for $10 for this class. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That is amazing. That's wonderful. So all that a person would need to do is call here to sign up for the class to be a part of it. And if they have equipment already, they need to bring it.
Correct.
Okay, but you will have some extra equipment for those that are new.
We always encourage a student to bring his own equipment and use his own equipment, because that's something he's going to be using, and it's something that he needs to get used to. If he doesn't have his own equipment, I'm happy to furnish some equipment for him to use.
Great.
But the beginner casting clinic teaches you the basic principles of fly casting, and it's up to you how much more you practice and how beneficial it is to you and how efficient you become. We have different levels. We have the beginner stage, we have the intermediate, and we have the advanced stage. So it's really an art.
Great.
It's an art in itself.
Well, I hope people will take advantage of this wonderful class being taught by Roy. And I want to say one more thing about you, Roy. You're a part of a special group of individuals that meet here at the Active Life once a month, the Retired Peace Officers Association.
That's correct.
Tell me a little bit about that organization.
It's something we started many years ago for retirees. In this area we have federal retirees, we have state retirees, we have local and sheriff's department and police department. We just decided that we would start getting together at least once a month, where we would sit down and just have a breakfast and sit around, tell war stories and discuss things that were of interest to us.
Wow.
Like we've come up with, there's certain legislation that maybe is being proposed, and that gives us a chance to discuss it and talk about what we need to do.
Well, on behalf of the Active Life, I'd like to say thank you to the peace officers for the service.
We appreciate you giving us this space.
Well, we appreciate the service you've had to our communities over the years, and it's an honor.
We appreciate you giving us the space and the
thanks
opportunity.
for teaching this new class.
I'm Lisa Hale, and I'm the Nutritionist and Wellness Coordinator for the Southern Crescent Area Agency on Aging. Today I wanted to talk to you in honor of National Peach Month. I thought I would give you some tips and some information beneficial to your health in regards to peaches. Peaches are very high in antioxidants. Peaches are in the top 5 of the highest scoring on the completeness scores for nutritiondata.com. Peaches basically give you a very good healthy mix of essential nutrients that you need for your everyday health. Believe it or not, peaches actually scored higher than blueberries, pomegranates, apples, oranges, grapefruits, plums, and a lot of other very popular fruits that we like to eat. It also only has 38 calories per peach, which is really good for people trying to watch their caloric intake, people who have diabetes. It also has a very low glycemic index, which means it doesn't raise your blood sugar very quickly. Georgia peaches are actually very filling. Their water content is at 87%, which means it fills you up, and you don't have to eat as many of them to stay full. They also provide a natural plant compound called flavonoids, which we hear about a lot in the news these days. Basically, the research suggests that it helps to prevent cancer and heart disease. So be sure and enjoy your Georgia peaches. It's a really good way to better your health.
I'm with Martha Patterson, and she's one of our many wee bowlers here at the Active Life, and she has started a new team this year and is competing at the National Senior League, which they play against teams from all across the country. Tell me, Martha, why did you get started wee bowling, and tell us about your team a little bit.
Well, I started one day. I was coming in to exercise, and the girls and the guys over there were having so much fun wee bowling. I said, I got to do that. So we started, and we competed this last year, and we started again in the Nationals, and we have 3 girls and 1 guy.
Okay.
And we're the MBs.
MBs, and why MBs?
Martha, Betty, Benny, and Barbara.
Everybody's name either starts with an M or a B.
Yes.
Oh, that's
yes,
great.
it's just a
Now,
lot of
you've
fun.
got on your team one lady that did something kind of spectacular recently, and
Yes.
that, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, she's always creative. She was always trying to find her spot, and she moved, and she was just our entertainment. So one day she decided, well, I'll do this backwards, and she gets 300 doing backwards.
And this
Yes.
Barbara Phillips?
This is Barbara Phillips, yes.
Wow,
she's
300
fantastic.
backwards.
300,
That's
yes.
amazing. And we have also one other member of our wee bowlers that also got a 300 backwards, Vestal
Thomas
also.
yes,
So
he tried it too.
that's
so
amazing.
She started a new trend. We all going to try.
What is your highest score that you've made?
Me, I did 279.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is
279.
great.
I got 10 strikes in a row.
Oh, that is amazing. That's
Yes,
great.
it's real
So
good.
is it a fun time to be together? Is it something you can relax and enjoy the time you were bowling?
Oh yes, it's real fun, and believe it or not, you do get some exercise with it because you're walking and you're moving, and yeah, it's a lot of fun
Good. So-
interacting with the different players and
So
stuff.
you'd recommend it to people that have
Oh,
never
gosh,
wee-bowled to
yes,
get
yes.
bowled?
I even taught Barbara how to bowl. She never knew how, and I don't know either. We both just started this year.
Well,
I'm good at
fantastic.
giving her pointers, but she's outbeat me.
Well,
She
great.
learns good.
Well, thank you so much, Martha.
You're welcome.
And I hope that some of you out there would get off the couches and come over here to the Active Life and participate in our wee bowling.
You'll love it.
Hello, I'm Margaret Ross. I am privileged to lead the morning stretch at the Senior Center on Mondays and Friday mornings at 9:30, and the chair aerobics and strength training on Fridays at 10:30. I love older people, and now that I'm one of those younger older people, it is such a pleasure to come and stretch and breathe deep with these senior citizens that I love so much, and they love me in return. And we have a wonderful, wonderful time. And our bodies were made to move. We are not supposed to be couch potatoes. So if you're a couch potato and you're watching this, come out to the Senior Center and join us every day of the week. You can exercise. And I would like to demonstrate to you one of the exercises we do in the morning stretch. We use this band. It's called an SOS band, and it helps you with your range of motion for our joints, and also it helps with our muscle group that we're working for the flexibility of those. And this one I'd like to demonstrate for you does the outer thigh, the side, and your triceps. And you just come to a relaxing place here and go over with this, and then come over with your hand and stretch like that and drop this one. Now the good that you get is in this relaxing phase when you come back, that helps to get that muscle where you can stretch it a little further and the joint. And you go down and you breathe, 2, 3, 4, and then back up and relax. And we do that 2 or 3 times and back up, and 2 or 3 times and back up, and then you go way, way over and hold it for about 20 or 30 seconds. And then you do it the other side, and that gets those muscles and joints worked on both sides of that. And we do all sorts of stretches and have such a wonderful time, because Psalms 139:13 says we are fearfully and wonderfully made, marvelous of the Lord's works. Come and have fun with us and stretch and deep breathe and feel better.
Hi, I'm with Barbara Hudson. She leads our scrapbooking club, which is known as the Paper Dolls. Is that correct? And we're excited to announce very soon we'll be starting a brand new class for beginners on scrapbooking.
Right.
Barbara, tell us a little bit about scrapbooking and what this new class is all about.
Well, you know, it's important at our age that we record our memories. Some of us are beginning to lose some of those memories, so it's important to put it down somehow, and a scrapbook is a good way to do it. And I think it's more important for seniors than it is for young people. You see a lot of young mothers that are scrapbooking their children, but it's really important for seniors because we have something valuable to pass down to our children and our grandchildren. And we've had a class here now for what, 3 years maybe?
Yes.
And some of the people have told me that they don't feel real comfortable coming into a class where people already know how to scrapbook. So the purpose of this class is just to get people started. It's a startup class and probably just lasts 45 minutes or so, and they'll get basics.
Okay, what day of the week and what time will this be held?
We're starting on Mondays at 11 o'clock. That'll be before lunch, so they can still come and have lunch.
And this is in the Arts and Crafts room?
Right.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so in scrapbooking, are there many costs, or what would be involved to get started in scrapbooking? What kind of investment?
You can spend a lot on scrapbooking. I have to admit you do, but you can start out very minimally, and I'll have a list of things that they would need, the basics. But we've also, thanks to the center here, acquired a Cricut, which cuts die cuts and letters, and so that'll be a help. That'll be an expense they won't have to.
Good. So somebody that was on a budget still could be able to scrapbook. Oh, that's great to know. Then
it's important to use acid-free supplies so that the material will last for years and years. So that's where the little bit of expense comes in. They do have to buy the acid-free material.
Now tell me about this book you brought along. Show me some of the examples of scrapbooking.
This is an all about me book, and that's what I encourage new scrapbookers to start doing. It's important to talk about yourself. You can talk about your grandchildren, but when you do, include how you interact with a grandchild. Don't just put pictures of a grandchild in there, and because they're going to have their own pictures, but let them know what you did with them at that age. This one is about. This is my baby pictures. It goes from my parents, my dad in the service, my grandparents on both sides, and see how I made this look old.
Oh, I know, that is amazing.
Your choice of paper is what determines whether it looks old, and it has to go with the old pictures. And then you go on, you talk about your
I like these pictures of you when you were little.
Well,
look at that hairdo.
My mother curled my hair. I had no curly hair, but she made as sure.
This is great, and you have dates that go along with each one. Yeah. This would be priceless for a family to be able to have
and
something like this.
And then school days, your school pictures. I even have some of my report cards, my good report cards.
Wow, that is excellent.
Things about yourself, your personal views.
So somebody that takes this new class can work toward to starting.
And I give them an outline. Okay. I actually give them an outline to start their own book of me. That's what we call it, book of me.
Wow, well, Barbara, that sounds wonderful. And I invite anybody out there, 55 and older, that would like to learn about scrapbooking, come on out. You'll see in our calendar the start time, and we'd love to have you a part of this class.
We'd love to have them.
Thank you, Barbara.
I'm Mandy Hewitt, and I'm part of the Active Life Red Hat Society. We began with Sue Ellen Cooper and Linda Murphy in Los Angeles, California. And it is a society of women that are over 50. Linda had a birthday, and Sue Ellen bought her a hat and some other things, and she took her to tea. And this began the Red Hat Society. They all decided they loved the purple dress and the red hat and the jewelry and the fun and the camaraderie. But anyway, that started our group, and we've had wonderful times.
My name is Betty Thomas, and I'm a member of the Active Life Center. We have our meeting every Thursday, first of the month, and you have to be 50 years older, 55 and older to join, but we would love to have you join our Red Hatters. We have fun, we talk about different things, we dance, we have parties, and we just enjoy ourselves to be ladies of the Red Hatters.
My name is Myrtle Knight. I enjoy the Red Hats at the Active Life Center because we can party. And also it's good friendship from every angle. So all you need to do is come and join us, and we will show you how to act Red Hats.
I'm here with Pam Wisniewski. She is the hairstylist at the Active Life. We have a hair care facility called His and Her Hair Care, and she's been here for 12 years. Hard to believe it, Pam.
Yep.
Pam, tell us a little bit about when is His and Her Hair Care open here at the Active Life, and then what types of hair care do we provide here?
We're open 4 days a week. If we're closed on Monday, I try to open on Tuesday, so that gives me that leeway. But usually Tuesday's the off day. We provide hair care for seniors 55 and older. I do a basic shampoo and set for the ladies. Usually the senior hair is not as thick as the general public, so I'm able to do it at a reduced rate. Therefore, it's not as hard, as involved. We do men. I primarily do a good bit of the men in the senior center. Once they warm up, it takes the gentlemen a little bit longer than it does the ladies. But I've enjoyed it. I've been out here 12 years. My twin daughters were 4, and now they're 17 and driving. Wow. But I love the seniors. It's been a great ministry. I wouldn't take anything for it. I've met the wonderfulest people of LaGrange. I've had the opportunity to meet people that I have thoroughly enjoyed, and we've lost them over the years. When they pass away, I lose great friends. But the Lord has blessed me to be able to do it, and I'm thankful to be here.
Well, great. I hope everyone will take advantage of this great service at the Active Life to come and get beautified.
Yes,
So
we have a good time.
Thank you very much, Pam.
We really do.
Good morning. My name is Shirley Early. I'm a volunteer here at the Active Life Center, and I do minor alterations for the center, and I donate the money that I make for the improvement of the center. And I hope that everybody has a great day, and come on out and join us. It's a great place to be.
Wow, that was a great show. Let me tell you some things about the Active Life. Did you know that we have a fitness room that's open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.? There's no cost, and all you need to be is 55 and older. Did you know that the Active Life has a brand new Facebook page? Don't forget to like our page, and you'll be kept up to date on all our current activities and recent photos. Did you know that the Active Life is traveling to Ireland next March? We'll be visiting the Emerald Isle, a land renowned for its 40 shades of green, filled with rolling hills, warm people, stately castles, and rollicking fun. The trip is halfway full, so you need to sign up soon. The deadline for signing up is October. We'll give you some more information if you stop by the center, or you can visit our website. Did you know we're raising funds to expand the campus of the Active Life? We're preparing for a future that includes more older adults, keeping them active and healthy in many ways. Did you know our Golden So-and-So's quilting group makes many quilts each year to raise funds for the United Way, cancer support groups, the Shriners Hospitals, and many others. They also make lap quilts for our sick participants that end up in the hospital. They're always looking for good quality cotton fabric, batting, and large cutting boards for their projects. Also, our Knitwits Crocheting and Knitting group does wonderful charity projects also, and they're always looking for yarn, especially baby yarn, to complete their projects. Your generosity is always appreciated. Did you know that we take about 3 day trips each month? We travel to interesting and beautiful places all around Georgia for fun, education, and adventure. Don't just sit around, get going. We also have a brand new cookbook that contains recipes from many of our participants. It's called Cooking with Love, the Active Life Way. You can pick up one copy at our front desk. It's $8 per person. The proceeds go to our expansion fund. Let me invite any of you that have never had the opportunity to visit the Active Life to come on over for a tour of our facility. I want you to experience what is available to all independent older adults in Troup County and to help you live an active and fulfilling life. We'll see you soon.